Last week, Virginia played the number one team in the country, and despite losing by 18 points, the Hoos gave a quality performance and left Death Valley with high hopes for another successful season. This week, however, UVA got off to yet another slow start, looking out of sorts in all three phases of the game, and were defeated handily by the NC State Wolfpack in a disappointing performance at Scott Stadium. Now, the Cavaliers will have to get back on track, but are left with a huge question mark at the most important position on the field. I'm Matt Newton, and this is how it happened. Once again, the Hoos laid an egg in the first quarter and have now been outscored by their opponents 34-0 in the opening frame this season. Virginia's first 6 possessions were as follows: 3 and out, interception, 3 and out, a brutal turnover on downs on the NC State goal line, interception, and 3 and out. The defense gave up 24 points in the first half. UVA is losing very winnable games by digging themselves a deep hole early, as even after the offense started to click and the defense tightened things up in the second half, the 24-0 deficit was simply too much to overcome. After 2 promising performances against Duke and Clemson, Brennan Armstrong was very sloppy in the first half, throwing 2 interceptions and rushing for -6 yards before leaving the game after suffering a concussion. With Armstrong out, 6-foot, 240-pound junior Lindell Stone entered the game and immediately showed his capabilities as a passer and his knowledge of this Virginia offense, leading a 9-play, 75-yard drive, ending with a touchdown pass to Billy Kemp to get the Hoos on the board just before halftime. UVA largely abandoned the run game in the second half, so Stone threw the ball 54 times, finishing with 30 completions for 240 yards and 3 touchdowns. A tipped pass turned into a big man pick six that put a blemish on Stone's otherwise solid performance, but it's clear that the UVA offense is not as balanced without Armstrong's threat of running the ball. Bronco Mendenhall confirmed on Monday that Armstrong is in concussion protocol and his status is day-to-day. If Armstrong can't play, Lindell Stone will get his first career start at Wake Forest on Saturday. Virginia played much better in the second half, and even gave itself a few chances to mount the comeback, but it was too little too late. Bronco Mendenhall said he was surprised and disappointed by the team's performance on Saturday. The offense and defense played very poorly in the first half, and even special teams struggled as they had a punt blocked early in the second half. UVA will need to get their problems figured out quick as they travel to Wake this Saturday for a pivotal game. Virginia then has back-to-back games against ranked opponents Miami and UNC, so it could be a long October unless significant adjustments are made. Only time will tell.